So, now, nanata sa chapter 10, camps and picnic grounds. So, this chapter covers outdoor recreation areas such as campsites, picnic grounds, and resorts. So, ang purpose ani is to make sure that kani mga places though outdoors are still sanitary safe and well equipped to prevent illness. Na. So no camps and picnic grounds shall be open for public patronage without a sanitary permit used by the Secretary of his duly authorized representative. So, in short, camp and picnic grounds cannot operate without a sanitary permit from local health authorities. Example, anak kay like katong a mountain camping site in Bukidnon must pass first an inspection before being open to tourists para masiguro nga limpyo o walay peligro ang lugar. Kailangan nga moagi health inspection. So like in short, murag tanan maguro establishments kay like need jud na siya moagi og health inspections ana. So again, kani Japon na chapter kay na Japon siya mga provisions and explanations. So kani letter A, camps and picnic grounds shall not be subjected to flooding and must be well drained, distance from any source of nuisance, and will not endanger sources any public water supply. So, kani, in short lang jud nga, kani sila kay should not be prone to flooding and must be far from sources of pollution. So example ana kay ay riverside picnic grounds should have drainage to avoid stagnant water. Remember kaning stagnant water kay if stagnant ang water dali ra na mo spread ang bacteria compared sa water na flowing or like galihok. Mo nang ginatawag na nanay ginatawag as still water, very dangerous kay ng still water ana. So next is letter B. Camp and picnic houses shall be provided with adequate lighting and ventilation where tents are used. Flooring shall be at least 4 inches above the ground. So camps must have enough light at night and airflow during the day. So example ani kay resort camps often install solar lamps for safety and comfort. Ang suga man gud kay makapugong na siya og aksidente o makahata og kasiguran sa mga campers, especially nga nasa world. So dapat na siya suga na. So next, adequate and safe drinking water shall be available at all times in accordance with the provisions of Chapter 2 of this code. So, camps must provide safe drinking water and sanitary toilets. Example ani is Camp Sabros in Vigo City provides water filters and proper toilets for guests. So, dili pwede nga mag-share o open source water nga walay testing kay basin contaminated na siya. Mana. So, dili na siya basta-basta lang. Ana. So, next kay letter D. Adequate number of sanitary facilities must be provided. So, kani siya nga statement means that any campsites, picnic grounds, or recreational area kay there must be a sufficient number of sanitary facilities para sa mga people using this area. So, when we say facilities, kamo ni sila, it includes comfort rooms, toilets, wash areas, bathing facilities, washing stations, water sources for drinking and cleaning, ana. So, the word adequate means enough or sufficient. So, not too few, not dili pud na siya like daghan kaayo. So, kana lang kanang line up lang siya to share unsanitary facilities. So, ang pagsabot ani kay sa kaninga provision is kung makatukod ka og campsite or picnic ground, kinahanglan na naay sakto og igo nga pasilidad para sa mga bisita. Dili pwede nga usaras ka CR o usara ka lababo kung dagan ang muadto. Kinanglan igura numero aron dili mahuot, dili pod manimaho og malikayan ang hugaw. Okay. Next is Letter E. Sewage disposal shall be in accordance with the provision of Chapter 18 of this code. So, sewage disposal. So, there should be at least wastewater collection system and sewage disposal following the sanitation standard. Example ani is CAM should have two compost bins for organic waste and daily garbage collection. Next is letter letter F. The storage, preparation, and serving of food shall be in accordance with Chapter 3 of this code. So, food preparation must follow the food safety guidelines of the code. Sample is barbecue stalls in a picnic area must store meat in coolers and separate raw from cooked food. Ana. So, next is refuse cans shall be provided at strategic points in the ground area, provided with tight-fitting cover. A regular collection service shall be maintained. Refuse disposal shall be in accordance with the provisions of Chapter 18 of this code. So, this provision simply means that all camps and picnic grounds must have enough garbage cans placed in an important or strategic areas of the site. And this must have tight-fitting covers. So, meaning like dapat kanang sa isa ka dako nga place kay dapat naa jud nay mga refuse cans sa mga places nga most likely nga dara gapit nga dagalabay ang mga tawo o basura ana. So there must be a regular garbage collection schedule and all waste must be disposed of properly following the chapter 18 which discusses solid waste management. So ang pasabot ra jud ani is nga kay kung makatukod o mag-operate ka og camping site or picnic ground, dapat naa kay mga basurahan nga ibutang sa husto jud nga lugar or like tarong jud nga lugar. Dili lang usa or duha kundi igo para sa tanan nga makagamit. Dapat hugot ang takob sa basurahan aron dili masudlan sa mga ilaga, iro o mga lamok. O kinahanglan naay regular na pangolekta sa basura o kanang ang paglabay dapat mosunod sa tarong nga pamaagi nga ginasulti sa chapter 18 ana. So next, letter H. So camps and picnic grounds shall be at all times be maintained clean from litter and accumulated rubbish. So this means lang jud na that all campsites and picnic areas must always be kept clean. Not just sometimes but all times. They must be free from litter, which refers to scattered small trash such as plastic wrappers, paper bottles, and food scraps, and must also be free from accumulated rubbish or piles of uncollected garbage. So, ang pagsabot ani nga balaod mao nga ang kalimpyo sa campsite o picnic ground kinahanglan permanente. Dili lang kung naay bisita o inspection dapat kununay nga limpyo. Walay nagkalat nga hugaw o walay tapok nga basura nga magpundo sa sulod sa lugar. Ana. Next is letter I. A program on vermin control shall be made in accordance with chapter 16 of this code. So kani sila must be always be clean and free of litter with regular pest control. So example ani is staff should sweep the grounds daily and spray ants or mosquitoes ana. So ana ra na siya.